said she texted me the next day. See, I that's what I did. It wasn't
That's what I'm saying.
dependent
That's what
on.
I like. I
Listen
mean,
to
I
me.
don't know how many.
Listen to me. I that's what I did. Period. It wasn't dependent on how when she came into my live the other night. I gave her a chance. That's all I did. I gave her a chance to. I didn't even know she was gonna come in with that. Tanya was happy to see her. Because the fact of the matter is, what she wouldn't answer is that she didn't have no problem with me in between time and all that after that until I got into a mo. That's the fact of the matter. But she didn't want to talk about that. But I gave her a chance to come in and say what she had to say because I had respect for her. But all it did was confirm that I actually wasn't wrong in what I was doing. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I said,
There
being
you
her friend,
go.
I could
There
have
you
handled it
go.
better.
Doubling
But I
down
could
on
have
my
handled it
point
better.
right there.
Exactly. But
That's
what
exactly the point I'm trying to get to you.
That's what I'm saying is, regardless of whether she came in my live, I had already quit effing. I had already blocked her. That's what she was upset about. You blocked her. You made a video. The decision was made. So in this situation, what I'm saying is they did what they did, just like C Keys did what she did. Whether it was what you're doing now, I did that then. Period. I didn't wait. It have to be, well, C Keys, you did it. Then her reaction to me, which I understand what you're saying as far as, people reacting. I get that.
Go get cleaned up and come back, okay? But I'm sorry, Rennie woke up.
I'd say this.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't hear the last couple of parts, the last little bit of that. But I will say that everything you're saying is my point. Now you're choosing to react to how she reacted to you differently than but in a sense, I did the same thing. That's what I'm saying. In a sense, that's exactly what it did for me. When I talked to Mo, and Mo,
confirmation because they did what he walked in the bathroom. That was ironclad. You know what I'm saying? She could say, well, you didn't give me a chance, no cry zone.
You can't, but hold on, you can't tell me how to.
She did that.
No cry zone. Wait a minute. You can't tell me how to respond to something.
I didn't tell you how to respond. I'm just saying
But you're saying that they did, but you're saying what they did should have been enough. That's basically what you're saying to me right now. What they did should have been enough. First of all, if Mo is my friend, just like you were trying to explain to motherfucking Tanya the other night, if y'all were out, if you done invited her out, this y'all first time meeting, if you had come on to her, like Tanya probably, she can sit here and say what she would have done. But more than likely, because you're her friend, she probably would have been like, hey, no cries on. What the fuck is wrong with you right now? Hey, calm down. She probably would have had, hold on, let me finish. Let me finish. She probably would have had more grace with you because you are her friend. That's the same grace that I had with Mo when she did it the first time. The bitch literally woke me up crying and snotting in my fucking face. I've been talking to this. Hold on, let me finish. I've been talking to this woman because just like you done built a relationship with Tanya, I built this same relationship with Mo. For months, every day, 5-6 hours on the phone with this woman. Every single day, my daughter talking to this woman. She FaceTiming with my daughter. We're sharing secrets of our childhood together. This was somebody that I thought was my friend. So when I wake up to this woman crying and snotting in my face, of course I gave her another fucking chance. But when she showed me that second time, I got the message. I got the message. Me and Mo was over after that, even though I didn't know how to completely fucking cut her off. And I can't help how I react to fucking sexual assault. I can't help that.
But didn't you give her a chance the second time, though?
Say that again.
You did give her a chance the second time. You gave her a chance to admit what she did. She wouldn't do it. She said that you was on some bullshit.
Listen, that phone call didn't happen until all of this was done. Until before, like when this happened the phone call happened in November 23rd. She did what she did to me. I didn't get a chance to confront her the first time. She literally woke me up crying and snotting in my face. Woke me up. I didn't wake up on my own. She woke me up crying and snotting in my face, talking about how sorry she was for what she did the night before. I didn't get a chance to confront her. I was confronted with the fucking apology. And being the person that I am, I accepted it. But I knew that I was not going to go back to her house. That's why I said that last fucking protest that we did, I'm going straight to California. We were supposed to get 2 fucking rooms that night. She ended up taking my money and the money from Armani Chanel and still only got us 1 room with 2 beds. And again, that's probably my mistake for not booking it myself. But I was in the middle of a fucking move and she knew that. And I'm still trying to trust her and believe in her as my friend. So I'm thinking, okay, I send her the money. She'll get the rooms like she's supposed to. I really wasn't thinking she was going to set me up. Like, I didn't think that this was going to turn out to be another fucking night where I get sexually assaulted. I didn't think that. I really thought when she got up crying and snotting in my face, that would have been a one-time only thing. And then it happened again. And from there on, I was done with Mo. I didn't give I Speak a second chance. I didn't even give him an opportunity to explain what the fuck he was doing that night. I didn't want to fucking know. You walked in the bathroom on me, that's enough for me. I'm ready to fucking go. I didn't stick around. I did not stick around that night. I didn't even fucking say bye to Cuban or Daewoo. They didn't even know we had fucking left because when I came out that bathroom, I didn't give a fuck what nobody had going on. I was ready to go and I was willing to walk back to that motherfucker if I had to. When I confronted these people, and like I said from jump, me trying to believe that that little slither of kindness at the end of the night when that nigga saw I was uncomfortable and he backed up, I wanted to believe that, hey, there must be a good person in there somewhere. And then I confront him and he's polite, no cry zone. I'm so sorry. Man, I didn't even, I didn't even realize, like, I'm so sorry. I was just playing. I didn't mean to trigger you. I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. Do you remember when you did this? Yeah, I remember that. Do you remember when you did this? Yes, I remember that. Do you remember when you dry hump Mo in the middle of the street? Yes, I remember that. You remember when you jumped on the hood of the car, when you tried to pull me out the car? Yes, I remember that. It was no gaslighting, no nothing. It was, I remember, and I'm sorry. So of course, I'm not going to be as mad at him as I am at this bitch who tell me, fuck you, fuck your experience, even though I got up and cried and snotted in your fucking face. I don't feel like I did nothing wrong to you. How not? What you apologize for? What was you crying and snotting in my face for if you don't feel like you did anything wrong? And then this nigga get up here on this motherfucking app and call me a fucking liar after he done admitted to every fucking thing. This is my reaction to their bullshit. Because at the end of the day, if you were really not a predator, you would take this opportunity to correct your fucked up behavior. Because I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Ain't nothing cool about trying to take somebody fucking clothes off. Ain't nothing cool about grabbing somebody motherfucking breast. And like I said, I've had shit happen to me like that, but never that aggressively. Like I was a club promoter. I was a rapper. When I'm performing, of course my fans want to be touched by me. Of course they want to be kissed by me. But I was never that aggressive with anybody. But still, if anybody came to me and said anything I did to them made them feel uncomfortable, I would never gaslight them and tell them that their experience is a fucking lie. Because that's when it becomes malicious. You know you did it. You can't tell that person how it made them feel. You know you did it.
Okay, so I get what you're saying. So basically it's like, especially with him, as far as like you didn't know him, you had literally just met him then. And basically you saying that so he did what he did. And right. You saying that when you talk to him about it, because you giving him enough grace, just let me know if I'm getting this right. You saying you giving him enough grace to give him the benefit of the doubt, basically. Like maybe he was drunk off the hard liquor, this and that, another. So you talk to him about it.
From the beginning.
Hold on, yeah. So you talked to him about it, and he agreed that everything he did. So you was like, okay, so he wasn't doing it maliciously because he agreed to it, and you know what I'm saying? He maybe didn't know, or he felt like whatever. And then when you talked about it and came under a lot of fire by me, for one, because I wanted to know what the fuck did he do? Okay? Because, it's more this, and then, but I speak and something happened. No, what the fuck happened? So when it came out, what happened or whatever, and then he turned around and said, oh, you're a liar, because that's also another live I didn't see, because a lot of these people go live and you know, they don't make no video, so people can't see everything. Then it was like, oh, so you was on some bullshit. You did do it maliciously. Am I right in that? Okay.
Yes,
I'm just trying to
yes.
understand what people
That's
think.
exactly where I am. Because like I said, the more I
Woo!
sat back here and thought about it, what the fuck, what is your reasoning? If you were just playing, which I don't even understand what type of play that would be with somebody you don't know, to walk in the bathroom on them, going for they, and like I said, I know that this sounds like a new, and I mean, I guess it is a new detail with him going for my neck. But if
Yeah.
anybody's been paying attention to me, I've been saying from jump I had to duck around him.
Okay, yeah, I want to talk about it because I got muted out your live.
I've been
You know,
saying
didn't say
from
nothing.
jump, I had to duck around him. And this memory ain't as new as people think it is. I fucking remembered, I had a fucking, like, I don't know, it was like an epiphany. I was watching his live one night. I don't know what the fuck was going on. And the memory just fucking hit me. And I called wifey's crying. Like, I want to tell people this. I want to tell people this. But I know how people treat victims when they come. Like, there are more details about Mo.
And
That I never fucking discussed.
I want to say something about that because, damn, hold on, I got a phone call and now it's an echo. Let me come right back in.
But my thing is to duck means something. I had to go under something. You don't duck. You had to go under something to duck. I was going under his arms. Because he was in the fucking doorway. In the fucking doorway. And this this memory didn't come back just now. It came back months ago. Like not long after I came out with this story, but I didn't want to add to it because I felt like that would like make people think that I'm fucking just making shit up. But I called wifeys, Pull My Finger and Blunt Vixen on three-way and let them know like, hey, I need to tell this to somebody.
Yeah.
I need to tell this to somebody.
And
wifey pointed it out. I was like, I don't know if I made this up or what. And she was like, wifey, you couldn't have. She was like, you've been saying you ducked. She was like, from your first account, you have been using the word ducked. And she told me, she was like, ain't no way you would say duck if you didn't have to actually go under something.
What she's saying is he didn't actually touch her. She felt like he was going for her neck.
Right. So, he was going for my neck.
So let me say, and
do I need to straighten you out? What's that shit you talking? He was going for my neck. And I ducked around that nigga out the fucking bathroom like I'm ready to go. I don't even want to know what the fuck that was. I'm ready to fucking go.
And let me say something about that because I heard you say that. I heard you say, well, actually, when I came in, you were saying that the people, I guess you had got finished talking to the lady or whatever, and she had told you that none of that is essay. And you were saying, so the fact that, you know, he went for my neck and the fact that they tried to pull me out the car. Now, I had never heard went for my neck. So, you know, if I came in this, I'm just saying how people, whatever, I'm just listening and I just intake information. So I said to myself, when I heard that, I never heard that before. It's just like I came in, I say, that's a detail I never heard before. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe you said it and I didn't hear it. Like I didn't hear it. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, we get off tag me in that video saying that, you know, Cuban in fact told you that. So, but people would, if I asked you that, see what I'm saying? If I came in and be like, Palesa, I never heard that detail before. You know what I'm saying? It'll be 1,000 people. You this and that. You just, bitch. I'm just saying I never heard it. I ain't saying she lying. I ain't saying none of that. It's a fact that I never heard it because then, you know what I'm saying? You didn't say that detail before. And I'm just saying with me in these situations, that's how people come at me when I just be, you know what I'm saying, trying to keep up with what's going on. If I'm going to speak anything about it, if I'm going to ever be in a conversation, which I was in, you know what I'm saying, involved. So I probably going to be in a conversation. So I want to be abreast on all the information. I like facts. I don't like, you know what I'm saying, oh, well, maybe this person in that live or whatever. So, you know, that's just one of the things or whatever.
Sorry.
Yeah. Details, people act like everything in this situation was first day. Everything that's out now was out that first day for everybody to see, and it wasn't like that. Details come up. Details are remembered or details was added. Not saying added by you, but I'm just saying that's what happens. So people get shit when they get it. That's why therapy is so important.
Obviously, I
Well,
don't have a popular opinion about that.
according to Lady Black Angel, the first time we went live, after, she was saying what she was saying about me that day when it wasn't no, yelling and screaming, she had said that she believed Palesa, at first, off top. I didn't believe anybody off top. Okay, but she said she believed peace until Mo showed her all this stuff that she wished that she could show everybody, but you know what I'm saying? That's Mo stuff, and she just was like, "I wish you would go on and post it because these
You know who
so-called
told me that
whatever
same thing? Mia. That's the same thing Mia said to me. Mo
well,
showed me all this evidence, but I can't talk about it.
which makes to me it don't make no sense. Like if you
No
got all this
sense.
evidence, then let's see it. I'm
You
just
got all
saying.
this evidence, but you don't plan on going to the police, and you waiting on me to go to the police. So what if I never go to the police? You just gonna sit here and let me call you a fucking sexual predator for the rest of your life? Because if I had proof that a bitch was lying, I would have her ass on blast just like she got me all over TikTok. I would have her ass all the fuck over TikTok.
But she said, now let me fill y'all in a couple details. Okay, the first time she said she already
Took your video down.
she was taking police to the court. Then they started that whole clothing line, her, Mia, and Kappa, to raise money to get her a lawyer. Talking about she needed about $8,000 for a lawyer. All right. So what happened to the lawyer you had? And then now you've been raising money to get a lawyer. What's going on? What are you raising the money for
according
a
to
lawyer?
Kappa, they got the money. They raised the $8,500 for her lawyer. So it's just sitting there waiting on Mo to get the lawyer.
Well,
That's from the last I heard.
Not going to get a lawyer. I mean, she's not taking police to the court. She's waiting for police to take her to court.
So
she already got her ducks in a row.
Since we're on the subject of raising money, I just want y'all to answer the question. I want y'all to get angry. This is just stuff that, because I was in a live the other, I don't know, last week or something. Somebody came in and they said, I was watching, like everybody else be doing. And somebody came in and said, police is going to, where was it, Blaze? I keep wanting to say California, Hawaii. Police is going to Hawaii and she's accepting donations. Mm-hmm. And then I go over there, being me, and look, and people is, I believe, Tip, correct me if I'm wrong, you was looking up information, flyers or whatever, and people was donating. Mm-hmm. So when I had Blaze in the live or whatever, I asked him, there was money given to go to, because a lot of this stuff, I ain't saying, but money was given to go to Hawaii. The Hawaii trip is not on. So did the money go back?
What money? Because I didn't get a dime. Nobody sent me no money.
The money that was donated to police. So tell me if I'm wrong.
What money? No money was donated to Hawaii.
Hold on, Blaze. Like I said, I was in the live when it was cash apps going on for the trip to Hawaii. Police, am I wrong on that or not?
You're not wrong.
See, Blaze?
I didn't get a dime.
But what you're leaving out is, hold on. What's being left out is,
that's all I know.
Hold on. What's being left out is in that same live, Angie said in that live, y'all do not have to donate money to her to go to Hawaii. I will pay for it all. Not only that, I will pay for her trip and for a team of bodyguards to go with me.
Oh, damn.
And Angie said, you don't have to collect a dime to go to Hawaii. They still sent hold on. Angie, that was just in here. Yes. They also told her, I also said in that live, I was like, well, I don't want it to be all on you, Angie. I said, so when we do go to Hawaii, my husband is going to have to take off. So I would still like to collect donations for him to have while I'm gone. Now, they sent 215 to my PayPal and 245 to my Cash App. And I told them, I was like, hey, well, Angie is saying I don't have to worry about a goddamn thing. So I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm probably going to spend this on food. They told me in that live, do what the fuck you want to do with it.
And I didn't get a dime.
Okay, yeah.
Not a dime.
And that
Nobody
is
was
all
sent to
that
me.
was donated. That is it. Yep,
And
I
that's
sure did.
exactly
I
why
said
I
if it,
told you I didn't get a
yep,
dime.
I
I
said
didn't know
that
nothing about
the
that.
donations was gonna go on food. That's what I said. And y'all said go ahead.
I wasn't
Do
paying
what you want to
attention.
with it.
Big and beautiful. Yeah. So I was just asking the question on what I saw. You ain't get
That's
no
exactly what it went
information
on.
from me.
And I didn't pay attention to it. I must didn't hear it or wasn't paying attention to it, but I didn't get a dime. I have yet to put my
And so
cash up.
I asked that question, and for the
We
people
were
who
talking
didn't
about
know,
the shirts.
and that's why I asked questions. For the people who didn't know, now they know the rest of it right there because that's all I
Right.
had
And
seen.
Petty Rowe
You know what I'm
is
saying?
the one, but Petty Rowe is the one who's motherfucking perpetuating this shit. Because she was watching that live.
Oh Lord.
And when I got out of that live, I scroll up my FYP and she in there talking about how my husband don't have a job. That's not what the fuck I said. I said my husband's gonna have to take off of work to stay home with the
Literally.
kids.
That's another
I
thing.
jumped in that
She
live and
said
challenged
when she
every
was talking
fucking
about your
thing she
husband.
said. And you
Like
should have
she's talking
seen her
about where your
motherfucking
husband at.
stuttering,
I didn't
trying to
speak
motherfucking
that.
backtrack on what the fuck she was trying to say. I bet you, I guarantee she gonna use that money to go to Myrtle Beach. I guess you didn't pay attention to the live because I showed my husband's text message where he texted me and was like, I made the money for us to go to Myrtle Beach. I showed the fucking text in that
I
live.
don't even know why that got to be explained. She ain't been nowhere but Florida. She ain't even got a passport.
So I will say you are both right.
And that's what I don't get. All these people that
Everybody's
are
so worried
purposely
about her
twisting the
accent.
narrative.
So corny.
Purposely twisting the narrative is what I have a fucking problem with. All because y'all don't want to believe that this man did what the fuck he did. So y'all want to twist everything I say into a fucking lie, into an untruth, only to fucking justify or excuse what the fuck this man has did to me. Because if I had never said any of this about I Speak, I guarantee you half of these motherfuckers that got a problem with me would never have a problem.
Yeah, that's a
Because
fact.
let's be
Now I
honest.
believe that's a fact right there. Right there,
Right,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
right.
Now,
Like
I
Pat,
mean,
you didn't have a problem with me until I
That's all
accused
of
I
us.
Speak. You didn't even have a problem with me talking about Mo. I remember that video you put up in Cuban made you go take it down.
ooh.
I remember that video, Pat, that you put up talking shit about me, accusing I Speak. And Cuban went back and told you to take that motherfucking video down because she told you then that I was telling the truth. I guarantee you that's what the fuck she told you.
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this for the, for the people. So, Cuban support, well, I know you know what it was. So I don't want you to, go in like, I know what it was. Okay, but just for the surface, Cuban was supporting you in the beginning,
Thanks,
right?
Colin.
She was supporting
Cuban
you in
was
the
what, baby?
beginning.
I'm sorry.
Supporting you in the beginning.
Right.
So she was supporting you, and then after the thing about I Speak came out, or you saying, he did what he did, then she wasn't supporting you anymore. She wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no,
Like
no,
in the
no, no,
comments. It wasn't like that.
no. She was
Okay.
still supporting me.
Okay, so she was still
It was
supporting
only
you.
until the heat got really hot when people really started questioning whether she told me that shit or not.
Right.
That's when the
Okay,
heat
so
really got hot. That's when it really got hot for her. Because like I said, if y'all go back and watch that video, and I think it's still up there, Cuban made 2 videos about I Speak. She made one video where she says in clear motherfucking 4K, and I wish I would have been vindictive back then. I would like they are to just motherfucking screenshot and record every fucking thing. But she said in that fucking video, what happened between me and I Speak has been squashed. That was the first video she made addressing if he sexually assaulted her or not. She said what happened between me and I Speak has been squashed. Those are her
Her and I speak.
exact fucking words. Those words will never leave my fucking head.
So
Then
what
she
I'm
turned
saying,
around and made a video. Then when the shit got hot, when I Speak kept going live, losing his goddamn mind, Cuban made the video to my I Speak did not sexually assault me.
okay. So all right.
And I
So
made the video saying he didn't sexually assault me. And if you look back, Cuban is in that motherfucking comment section supporting
right,
me.
right. So she supported you, you know, all that time, and then
Cuban just stopped liking my videos a couple of weeks ago.
okay, until she wasn't supporting you no more. But as far as her
That
not
was
supporting
because of
you,
me. I'm
did
just gonna
she
tell you that
say
right
it?
now.
Have she said anything? I mean, before that, before you know what I'm saying, you were saying, you know, what did she actually do? Like, I mean, before, not, damn, my phone, that phone ringing. Is it an
That's okay.
echo? Okay.
She
What I'm
started
saying,
getting mad at police
what
because
I'm
I started
saying
putting the
is,
heat on the police.
for the
I mean,
people who
her.
believe, okay, let me put it like this: for the people who believe Cuban was supporting you, and basically that didn't do anything to you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just got mad at her because she wasn't standing up on I Speak, or she didn't tell her
I didn't
story,
get
or she
mad.
didn't. And then,
I didn't get mad or even come after Cuban until Cuban decided to call my fucking name. Because I
oh,
told Cuban, if you
Right.
even read them fucking text messages on my page, I told Cuban, I will not come for you. So long as you don't get your ass on this motherfucking app and call me a goddamn liar. So long as you don't fucking fuck with me, I will leave you the fuck alone. She got motherfucking bold after that goddamn El Rico shit. She got bold as fuck after that El Rico shit and started coming for me. So I told Cuban, you ain't got a goddamn thing to say to me other than did I Speak sexually assault you or not? Did you tell me that or not? Not even if he did it or not. Did you tell me that? Because your ass ain't had a goddamn thing to say to me until that El Rico shit. Because like I said, y'all was waiting. They've been waiting. Even though she ain't been, you know, she was very vocal about her support in the beginning. But for the past few months, she just been sliding around in the background because she don't know what to fucking say to me. But when that El Rico shit
On this
happened,
topic,
she took the perfect opportunity to
this
say
is
everything she been wanting to say to me when I said what I said to El Rico. So when Cuban called her ass coming for me and I told her to leave me the fuck alone, I made a whole video and told Cuban, leave me the fuck alone, girl. Keep that trailer park trash wherever the fuck it is. Because what you don't want is beef with me. I said what the fuck I said to El Rico, leave me the fuck alone. She kept fucking pushing. So now we are where the fuck we are with Cuban.
I'm gonna pass on the El Rico. I'm just gonna pass
Huh?
on that. I said I'm pass on the El Rico thing.
But that's how I'm pretty sure. I'm positive. El Rico went out and talked to fucking Cuban, and Cuban was like, "This is it. This it right here. This it right here. Go in there and tell her that she been
I'm gonna
weaponizing your
speak on
essay against her." Because I didn't say nothing to that man. That I didn't say nothing at all to that man that was weaponizing of his essay. Just like I said to you. Just like I said to you, No Prize On.
I'd rather not go
Wait,
there.
let me
I'd
finish
rather
what
not
I'm
go
saying.
there.
Let me finish what I'm saying because we in my live today. Well, let me finish what I'm saying. Like what I said to you a few minutes ago. Like what I said to you a few minutes ago about damn, you made me forget what the fuck I was saying. Shit. Because I had a fucking point
El
just then.
Rico.
A good point about El Rico. Oh,
I wanted to speak on
just
that.
pretty much like I said. Like I said to you, if our friendship means anything, please hear me out. Same thing I said to El Rico. If you're a victim and you understand victims, please leave that shit alone with Blaze right now. The
Right.
conversation has shifted, baby. We ain't talking about that shit no more. There are literally victims in here telling their story. That woman was literally, and for the life, since they went after that woman, we ain't been able to get in touch with that woman.
Well,
That woman's
the
daughter killed
video.
herself, and she was in there telling her fucking story in the fucking comment section.
So
And
for
in
the
between
record,
her comments were El Rico's motherfucking laughing emojis. And I asked him to stop nicely. I said, please,
Twice.
as a victim, you should know better. I'm real disappointed in how you acting right now because I know you know better. I know you know better.
Because he had been essay.
He come at you weaponizing my essay. That's not weaponizing your essay. That's telling you to understand. Like that's like me saying as a cancer victim, as a fucking survivor of cancer, I would never talk to a woman about a bald spot in her head because I know that I fucking balded the first time because of fucking cancer treatments, because of hyperthyroidism.
For the record, though, look, when we was on live, all I did was I went through the videos that pulled my finger and told me that y'all told me to go to, and that's where all the receipts was. And we went through all the messages that was in that video, and we listened to everything that was said. You know, we all did, me, you, everybody in the live, and we couldn't find where, and you couldn't tell us where Rico.
I don't know why y'all couldn't find it because Pull My Finger literally has it posted on her page.
Yeah, that's the video that we went and looked at that night.
Exactly, and his comments are right there. And at that moment, where Enrico is making those motherfucking comments to Blaze, where he's making those comments to Blaze, we are talking about sexual assault.
We didn't,
and not even just him. It was him, Lala,
all of them.
What I'm saying is, we went and got the video. We looked at all the comments. You was right there. The videos that she sent me to on her page, we looked through all the comments. We couldn't find the comments where he was being whatever. We found LOLs. And I asked you exactly, because you said he was saying all this stuff. No, but she said he was saying all this effed up stuff, and I asked her, well,
they was in there calling that, and them comments was in that video that Enrico had too, because while Enrico was sitting there scrolling through his motherfucking video, I could tell, just like everybody else should be able to tell, that nigga was scrolling past his own fucking comments, because he was definitely in there telling Blaze that he was scared of fucking Lloyd. You scared of Lloyd. You scared of Lloyd. That's why you won't let Lloyd in. He was sitting there, Blaze sat there and waited on Lloyd for forever to come into that fucking live, and Lloyd didn't show up. So Lala, everybody else in the phone showed up, heckling Blaze about being scared of fucking Lloyd. But when Queen of Real Talk got her ass in that fucking box, she got in that box. He specifically let her in that box. Hold on. He specifically let her in that box to ask me questions about my SA. That's what the fuck she said she wanted to come in the box for. So that hold on, wait, let me finish. She is with the fold. She is with the fold.
That's a fact.
She was in there with them. She was in there with them, fucking with Blaze before I came in there. And when I came in there, Queen of Real Talk changed the conversation from Blaze to me.
Exactly.
That's their own fucking people that was in the box. So they knew damn well what that fucking conversation was about. Why they continued. And I asked Blaze. I said, please stop fucking responding to them. And he stopped. He stopped. And when he didn't fucking start back until Enrico came in there with that fucking bullshit about me weaponizing his essay. That's when Blaze started up again.
So yeah, okay.
But Blaze and Lala and them, Enrico and Lala and them, they never fucking quit. They never fucking quit. Now Lala went out for a minute after I fucking said what I said to Enrico. They went out for a minute. And when Lala came back in there, that's when Enrico came back in there with that motherfucking, oh, I can't believe you just weaponized my essay. And he said it about 3 times before I fucking responded to his ass.
So let me just say for the record, you know what I'm saying? So in the same live, in that same exact live, you know what I'm saying, where Enrico was saying, oh, you scared of Lloyd. And if that was triggering people, then it was triggering people. But in the same exact live, okay, because it's like they weren't supposed to say anything, but they were going back and forth with Blaze. So then that same live, Blaze had said, you know, oh, girl was going to get taught, whatever he say it means. He said she's going to get tossed up in prison and passed around like a cigarette. I mean, we got different meanings of things, but I'm sure that some of those people in the comments that had been essayed or whatever, they probably felt it meant that way. Also, you saying if somebody's essay. This was in the same live that you was upset with him for triggering people. But that's the things that you and Blaze was saying. So, and what we got him saying is you scared of Lloyd and LOL. That's all I'm saying. Because nobody has showed me anything else. And even when we was on there and I went to the videos, Pull My Finger had sent me to, and I said, well, where did he say these things? And you said he was saying all this stuff. And I said, well, can you remember what he said? And you said LOLs. So
No, I said he was motherfucking in there heckling Blaze. I told you I don't remember every fucking comment he made in there, but I know damn well I saw the fucking emojis. I saw the fucking
was
LOLs. I saw the motherfucking you scared of Blaze and I mean you scared of Lloyd and all of that shit. But it doesn't really matter what he was saying. The fact of the matter is that victims were in there talking about their experiences, and I asked him to stop fucking with Blaze. Like, if you want to go back to it after that, that's cool. Because, like I said, when I had his ass in my box, hold on, let me finish. When I had him in my box as an SA victim, I didn't let nobody in there. I don't give a fuck. We are talking about one thing and one thing only. If you come in here trying to motherfucking throw the conversation off, you come in here trying to talk about something else, you come in here trying to motherfucking fuck with the victim to throw them off in any type of way, you're fucking blocked. So El Rico already knows how I operate as a sexual abuse advocate. I asked him politely. I don't give a fuck what he was saying. I asked him politely, let it go until the fucking conversation changes. Baby, we talking about sexual assault right now. How the fuck do you, I mean, like, that's like, I don't get it. As a victim, if you're sitting here and you're typing out that your daughter killed herself because she was fucking raped and she got pregnant by her fucking rapist and they fucking killed that, and she killed herself. Then they fucking decimated her fucking grave site. Like, y'all don't even understand what happened to this fucking woman. And I'm seeing his comments in between her telling her story of her daughter being fucking raped and committing suicide. His goddamn laughing emoji was right in between her fucking comments. I'm thinking about how she would feel to look up and see a fucking laughing emoji in between her saying that her daughter fucking committed suicide. That's the problem I had. And that's why I told Enrico, like, baby, like, stop. Stop. As a sexual assault victim, please fucking stop. And then you come back and tell me that I weaponized your essay against you? Nigga, you in here not giving a fuck about the comments that are going on in the fucking comments section. You putting laughing emojis in between a woman talking about her daughter's suicide. You putting LOLs in between people talking about their fucking SA. That is fucking triggering. Because you don't know what the fuck they laughing at. Are they laughing at her?
I get that. I just feel like.
So as a fucking victim, I spoke to him from victim. I spoke to him victim to victim, just like I would cancer patient to cancer patient. I'm speaking to you victim to victim. Please stop, El Rico. I don't give a fuck what kind of bullshit. That's why I asked Blaze, stop fucking responding to him, because we got people in here right now talking about their experiences. Stop fucking responding to him. Blaze respected that. He shut the fuck up. Until Enrico came in there with that fucking weaponizing shit. I can't believe you just weaponized my essay against me. Bitch, what? You just weaponized your essay against me, ho. That's what the fuck you just did. And to be a man in a patriarchal world and weaponize your essay, if that ain't the fucking sickest goddamn thing in the world, where we live in a world where women's essay, like, we don't even take women's essay fucking seriously. And we got a man out here fucking weaponizing his.
That's what I was saying the entire
like
time.
Fucking I Speak weaponizing his essay. That
All
nigga don't talk about his essay until somebody accused him of some fucked up shit.
Your boy Runts. Remember Runts?
Y'all can be mad at me all y'all want to about telling Enrico fuck his essay. I said it, I meant it, and it stands.
Ain't nobody mad.
I ain't talking about you being mad. I'm saying you in general, no cries on.
Runts is the same
Because I know
guy
it's a lot of
that
people
took
out
a
here mad.
story that he got from a newspaper clipping of an essay story and used it as his own story. This is the type of people they do.
Wait,
Runts,
right, what?
Yes, Runts is using an SA story from a news clipping that he found that I can read word for word that he's using for himself.
Well,
this is what they do.
And I'm inclined to believe that because I done had two other people tell me about these dead sisters that keep fucking changing. Two different people told me that that his stories about his sisters. They sat here and watched his story change from what the fuck he told them.
He got 3 different stories that he's using from newspaper clippings and stories of other people's stories.
I'm telling you, these motherfuckers are sick. They sick as fuck. They are sick as fuck.
That's what I'm talking about. This is a prime example of what they hide behind. They use their children, they use their marriages, they use their girlfriends. They will use anything. I mean,
Yep.
absolutely anything to make themselves look like a victim. Patrick is the prime example of that. He does it every day. And he does it to get donations, cash apps. Like, how can you believe somebody called CPS on him or the cops on him? I don't understand it at this point. It's lie after lie after lie. But you come over to Palesa's live, my live, you don't hear a lie. I'm sorry. I'm not about that lying shit. But I let people use critical thinking on their own. You can lead a horse to the well, but you can't make him drink.
That's for damn certain.
So, for instance, so if just say now, my thing with
Y'all
Week
sharing light,
is
please. Sharing light,
my
please.
thing with Week is it's a situation that he put himself in. Period. So, and he runs his mouth, and so whatever happens, pretty much happens. But if he's, from this kicked out the Navy or whatever, and which it is what it is, I'm just like, never mind, because it's not a point that I could really make. So I'm just leave that with you. Hey, happy
I don't know.
happy
I'm gonna say
holidays.
this though, because I don't know what your question was, but for those that have questions like, "What's the end game?" and "Are you trying to ruin this man's life?" or whatever, this man ruined his own fucking life.
On God, I
That's
hate.
that's
Like
that's
I said, he
that's
put
just
himself
it.
in. It's a
People
situation he put
think
himself
that,
in.
right? Huh? What you say?
I said it's like I said, it's a situation he put himself in,
Let me
being out
turn.
here, having sexual banter play with women other than his wife, regardless.
Right.
I,
The thing of it is that sexual assault doesn't end with and I'm responding to somebody in the comment section. Sexual assault doesn't end with my story. Y'all keep saying like, "What's the end game? I just want this to end. I just want this to end." Sexual assault won't end. And that's what y'all don't understand. I'm not specifically fighting just I speak and closet talk. I'm fighting this whole fucking culture. I'm fighting how we fucking look at this shit, how we treat victims, how we see this shit, how we fail to protect victims, how we enable predators. I'm fighting this whole fucking system of SA. I am fighting oppression, period. So the end game for me is burning down this fucking society. Period. Because the same motherfuckers that's sitting here making the laws about what SA is and making all these loopholes for predators to slide the fuck out of their fucking accountability are the same ones that's fucking little boys, raping little girls, and sexually assaulting the fuck out of adults.
So let me ask you this.
On a daily fucking basis. Go ahead, baby.
Let me address voodoo, the fake voodoo babe. Don't say nothing to me, okay? Period. All right, I spoke to me speak yesterday. All right, don't say nothing to me. Just don't say nothing to me. Don't act like you ain't come to the loud the other day and call me a flip flop or whatever you said. Shut the hell up. Okay, that's the number one. So
wait, what's going on?
The fake voodoo babe asking me if I seen the video that Me Speak posted about Week. Anyway, because Me Speak said they gonna post a video of Week doing something and tag me in it or whatever. But I just don't know why the fake voodoo babe even talks to me, period. Now I forgot the real question. Now, what's the last thing you said? Because I know it was real good. It was a real good point.
Hell, I don't know now. Shit. I don't know now. Like y'all, I mean, man, look, this shit is what I said was I'm
Oh, this
fighting
what
for
I was
this.
gonna say. This what I was gonna
I'm
say.
fighting for to end
This
sexual
what I was
assault
gonna
culture.
say, Palesa. This what I was gonna say. This what I was gonna say. Now, you remember when I came? Because you said I was asking the right questions. When I came into the live, this when everything blew up and the phone was in my neck and all this type of stuff and blah blah. And they was talking about you shouldn't call the police, and I never said that. With the question that I asked was, because this is, I believe, the next day when you said you was taking questions. So the question that I asked when I got up there was, what do you plan on doing, if anything, as far as her getting any type of uh for what she did is, action or, whatever. And you said you didn't know yet, you know what I'm saying, or whatever.
No, I
Yo,
said I
first
don't
thing,
know what she deserves. I said I'm not going to the police. I didn't come on here to
right. And I
do
said,
nothing
hold
but
on.
tell my story and help other victims. That's what I
Right,
say.
exactly, right. And they said, ain't nobody going to the police. And I said, I didn't say nothing about nobody going to no motherfucking police, and no disrespect. Okay. I asked what, you know what I'm saying, there was any plans on you, what was you planning on doing, a lawyer, whatever. And that's what you told me, right?
My only plan
So,
ever was to come on TikTok and be honest, tell my story.
exactly.
I didn't tell my
So,
story for anybody to go to jail or any of that shit. Like,
right.
because I
So,
honestly, in the
hold on, because I
beginning,
don't
did
want you to just
not
talk for a
feel like
long time
these
and I
people were
forget.
as fucked up as they are. Go ahead.
So now that you just said, people in the first thing is to get these people out the community, or, you know what I'm saying, they won't be around to do it to anything else. See, that was my point. So for the people that saying, oh, why you ain't got date, some of them saying it just to be saying it. But a lot of people are saying, as far as, we know you don't go to the police. But the point is, if this person is a sexual predator and they
Mm-hmm.
did this to you,
Mm-hmm.
isn't there a responsibility as the SA activator
Fuck
to help
no.
get this
I hell
person?
no.
Okay,
I hell
well,
no.
what is the
Because here's the
point
thing.
then if you
Here's
wasn't
the
trying
thing.
to? So
The
she was gonna go
majority
around and do it to somebody else,
the
and
majority of people that go to jail for sexual assault come right back out and do the fucking shit again. Matter of fact, they do it the whole time they're locked up. Right? Because we actually make jokes about people getting locked up because we know when you get locked up, it's a possibility of what? You're gonna get fucking raped.
so then you
So
was
these motherfuckers, these motherfucking predators that are going to jail are only going to jail to have fucking free access. Like they got way more access to rape whoever the fuck they want to in jail than they do out of fucking jail.
right. So if you call the police, but what I'm saying is, so as far as you getting on the app and telling your story, it was
It's for
so
people to
what
be
then?
motherfucking like whether
So
you
where?
believe me or not, whether you believe me or not. Be cautious when you find yourself around these motherfucking people. Like I said, you
Okay.
can't convince me that Michael Jackson is a motherfucking child molester, but I guarantee you, I would never let my kids test that fucking theory out. I would never in my life let my kids spend the night with Michael Jackson. Even though
Yeah.
I believe with all my heart that that man is not a fucking pedophile. If we spend the night with Michael Jackson, we all spending the night with him. I'm laying in the same bed with y'all. But I guarantee you, I wouldn't let my kids go to test that fucking theory out.
Okay, understood. And that's why I asked certain questions so people could know where you coming from. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but
So
this is shit
so
I've
you
been
gotta
saying. People just ain't listening. They wasn't
right, and
listening
I'm
then and they ain't gonna listen now neither. But I'm gonna keep
well,
saying it.
well,
I'm gonna keep
it
saying
don't
it.
matter if they listen, we still gonna keep talking. So I mean, like you talk to
Exactly.
everybody. Right.
Exactly.
So now the people know that, you know what I'm saying? They heard you just say your whole point was just getting up here, you telling the story so that people could be caught. So because so basically one thing you're saying is a lot of people as far as female predators. Some people don't believe they're female predators, some people don't believe they're serious, some people, whatever. So you getting up here saying, well, this is what happened. So maybe the next person would be a little more cautious in a situation, you know what I'm saying, when they with a female and they feeling like uneasy or they don't really know, they'll maybe think about that and be like, well, this could happen. Okay, I just ask questions for clarification. I don't be, you know what I'm saying, out here trying to tell I'm gonna keep it real. I care about you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
even when I had conversations with people all week or whatever. First thing I say, I ain't trying to, because I do care about the girl. You know what I'm saying? And we had our whatever, and she said something, and I said something, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I just be trying to get clarification for the people who don't know. Or I see people asking the same questions or whatever. Who better mouth than to hear it from than yours?
Right.
Shit, they can hear from my mouth, or they can hear something. I'm not the
And
one
that's
that
the thing.
whatever. And
These
I don't
motherfucking
hold on. Let me
supporters
say this.
block me out
I
so
want people to
quick.
know. I want people to know that when I say, because I said I care about you, and I don't want to make it seem like, but these situations, what a lot of people want to act like is that I go to sleep, or people go to sleep thinking about other people's situations. I don't. So, when people say, oh, well, you doing this or you trying to spend it? No, I'm not, because it's not that important to me. Not like that. You know what I'm saying? It didn't happen to me. I care about you. I care about the situation. I was cool with all of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to, woo woo woo. But when the situation's going on and people talking about it, I do know that I have a skill and a talent for, you know what I'm saying, interviewing and asking questions, or just making it more what's the word for it? Clear, lucid to other people that might not just understand. Because like I said,
Let me
everybody
hold
don't see
on.
every live.
Let me hold on. Let me. I have to address this comment real quick from Kimberly 1969. Some people have been sexually assaulted and don't even realize it. Awareness is advocacy. And I've been saying that from jump, even with the I Speak situation. I've been saying from jump, even though I didn't see it as sexual assault, because we also have to understand that our environment, our experiences, the things that we've been around, the things that we've become complacent to, has a lot to do with how we react to certain things. So even with I Speak, even though I knew I ain't want to fucking find out where the fuck that situation was going, I still saw a military dude. I've been around them. I served with him for years. This nigga literally pulled his wee wee out in formation one day.
Wait, what?
Like, this is the type of shit I've been around in the military. So I'm looking at it from this perspective. This is a young military dude. He probably don't mean no harm. But nigga, we need to talk about this because this ain't cool. And that's how I approached him. Like, I ain't even trying to approach you on a let's ruin your life type shit. I'm approaching you on that shit was fucked up. You made me feel very uncomfortable. I know it was of sexual nature, but let's talk about it. And maybe we could go on live and talk about it to help other people, to bring awareness to the sexual banter that happens in the military that a lot of people are uncomfortable with, but nobody seems to have the guts to say it. I witnessed this shit. Motherfuckers, I was a problem to motherfuckers when I was in the military. Because I was the motherfucker that spoke the shit out loud. Like when that motherfucking cracker came up to me talking about he want to fuck me because I'm black. Excuse me, fucking sir, what did you just say? I need you to repeat that out loud so everybody can hear. That motherfucker got the fuck up out that goddamn office so quick. And a lot of people, I see a lot of people cower because they are afraid of what can happen to their career. They're afraid of what can happen to them, what can happen to their loved ones if they speak up. Like I said, we got a whole Air Force service member right now, white female service member right now. Y'all ain't even paying attention to her. And she's circulating on TikTok right now. A service members raped her.
And that's why a lot of people don't speak
she
up.
went to her fucking chain of command.
I also want to
And
say
now
that's
she
why
is fucking afraid for her life, her career, every fucking thing. She reaching out on TikTok right now for our fucking help. But y'all can't even fucking hold a nigga accountable for walking in the fucking bathroom on me. So we know y'all don't give a fuck about what the fuck happened to her.
And that's why a lot of people don't speak out about anything on TikTok. Because just like, like she said, people are afraid. People are afraid. They're afraid to lose their damn page. Ain't nobody trying to lose their page. You know what I'm saying? From the mass reporting. That's why I'm highly against mass
But that's the
reporting.
same
Because the
thing that
fact of the
happens in
matter is
real life.
it's silencing people. So yeah, it's the same thing to me.
It's the same thing
what
happening in,
what
like
I
I said,
don't
it's
like
the
is
same thing
people.
happening in real life.
Exactly. And I will say that everything is important. Things have a higher level of importance to different people. It depends on what they've been through in their life. So, what I don't like is people to say, well, oh, this, like when I had the live with my friend, you know what I'm saying? And, I was talking to my friend about, because what I said was a lot of people that, don't, not saying nobody got to believe you, but, whatever, slam you, whatever. A lot of them, because they have these personal things of what they would have did, this and that and other. You know what I'm saying? But if I say, I've got on this app and I've said about two things. I said, for one, just don't lie on me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's important to me. And I am steadfastly so against mass reporting that it literally makes me sick. Like, for real. Like, I really had an issue when my page went down. Like, thinking about it, people say, oh, it's just an app. Well, bitch, we on the app. Okay, we on here a lot. So don't say it just ain't shit. Because if it ain't shit and we on here all damn day, then it's fucking crazy. So,
Right.
those are the things that are important to me. So regardless of if somebody say, oh, well, you reacted, you can't tell me, because those are the things that really gets to me. So, and that's with anybody. If, you just try to respect people. I'm not a Christian, but I'm not finna go and, you know what I'm saying, go to nobody and be like, F your Jesus and all of this and stuff. Now, if you come to me and you ask me, how do you, then I'm going to tell you. But, I just feel like respect people boundaries, respect the way people think and feel. And if you can't, or if you feel like you can't get with that, then you probably should just leave them people alone. You don't have to be friends with people. You don't have to be, you know what I'm saying? No, you don't even have to be cordial with nobody.
And that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing that I'm trying to point out. If we keep allowing people to say, fuck your boundaries, people can only do to you what you allow them to do. And if you allow them to do whatever the fuck they want to do, they're going to do everything they want to fucking do.
Well, that's a fact. And not even knowing it.
The fact that we let these small what we consider, because I don't even know at the end of the day, I don't know how we get on this app and act like we do, when I know damn well for certain that if anybody was sitting in a motherfucking Walmart bathroom and that stall popped open and somebody you don't know, I mean, it could be like, let's say it was your motherfucking date that night and y'all stopped by Walmart, after the date. So you done met this person, but you don't really know him. Because at this point, this person is still a stranger, right or wrong.
Right.
That's still a stranger.
Correct.
If you just met that person that a couple of hours before, like at this point, I had only known this man for maybe 4 hours.
Stranger.
That's a stranger. So if we stopped at Walmart on a date and I'm in the fucking stall and you busting that stall on me talking about, do I need to straighten you out? What's that shit you talking? And I run to my fucking car and you jump on the hood of my car and then you try to pull me out the fucking car. What the fuck would y'all think that was?
Oh, yeah.
How the fuck would you feel? Would you not feel sexually assaulted? I have a hard time believing that you would. And I mean, and then even more so, if this were a man, it's safe to say if this was a man, say if I were a man, what else would another grown man be running up in the bathroom on another grown man like that for? If it's not sexual. Because I don't know no man, gay or straight, that play like that. Not a damn. So like, as we can make excuses for the woman, right? It ain't even that big of a deal. It ain't even that big of a deal. But let you run up on a grown man.
Don't get your ass beat.
You gonna get your ass whooped. And that man is definitely gonna take that as something sexual. Because what the fuck else is the fucking reason?
After walking you to the bathroom. What is the reason you walking in the bathroom when you just walked there?
Right, and that's why I used Walmart. Because you know that they went in the Walmart bathroom to use the fucking bathroom. That's the reason you stopped by Walmart. You stopped by Walmart, I'm in the bathroom. So you know I went in there to pee. Or whatever the fuck I went in there to do. But if I'm in that fucking stall and you bust in, I don't know no other reason other than that is sexually induced. Like I don't know what other. I don't know how else to put that. And that's why I told that goddamn lawyer on that fucking phone. Baby, I don't give a fuck If your white ass was in a goddamn stall and a nigga ran up in the bathroom on you like that, I guarantee you we wouldn't have no doubt about what the fuck that was. I guarantee you that shit would have went down on the books as sexual assault. I guarantee you, if her lily white ass had a nigga run up in the bathroom on her, if the same nigga ran up in the bathroom on her,
And
if
then
Ice
came on.
Speak ran up in the bathroom on her, I guarantee you she would have taken that as sexual assault.
And then came on this app and lied about it and said it didn't happen.
I would have
Right.
definitely would have been an essay then. But I do want to say something about a comment. I ain't gonna say about it, but I want to say something about it. But I do want to say something about it too, because I've heard people, ask about why you ain't like the bathroom door, and that's ridiculous.
What
to
the
me
fuck? Just go ahead.
No,
No,
that's in the
finish.
comment. That's in the chill. Calm down.
I
Calm
hate
down.
that fucking question. I
Right.
hate
It is a dumb question because when do we not knock? That's for number one. Like when the fuck,
Right.
where was y'all raised?
He
If a
knew she was in
bathroom
the
door is
bathroom.
closed, you regardless of it, every bathroom door don't even have a lock. So you mean to tell me y'all walking around just walking in bathroom door? You just opening bathroom doors? I was taught to knock on the bathroom. Only
Right.
bathroom door I don't
Right.
knock on is my own because I live by myself and it's always freaking open.
It was one bathroom, one
And that's why I
hallway.
said what
That's a
Cuban
dumb
said didn't make no
question
sense
in the world.
because the bathroom door was closed before I went in there. That's why I didn't know it was a bathroom right there.
That's why you showed her the bathroom.
It was out, and it's where she said it was, right there by the back door. I mean, it wasn't right by the back door. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a couple of feet in between the back door and the fucking kitchen, but it's in between the kitchen and the fucking back door. But that door was closed. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if there was like maybe a closet on the other side, but I know there was another door. So I didn't know which one was the bathroom. This ain't my fucking place. You know what I'm saying? I'm not renting this place. So he the only one standing in there. So I said, hey, I got to piss. Can you show me where the bathroom is?
Showed her where the bathroom is.
And he showed me where the bathroom was.
Saw her close the door, I'm pretty sure.
Right. Because like I said, when he said to me, oh, you mean that time? He didn't even say he didn't walk in the bathroom. He was like, you mean that time when you and Mo was in the bathroom together?
No.
And I was like, no, I went in there to pee. I said, I speak righteously. I went in there to change my pad. Like, first of all, why would I pee with the door open?
He should have never.
Secondly, me and Mo was never in the bathroom at the same time, ever. And he was like, oh, yeah, you right. You right. I remember that. That's what the fuck he said.
He should have never touched that fucking doorknob. Once he touched that fucking doorknob, he passed the point of no return.
Right.
Let me ask you this. Now, this is what I see in comments a lot, and you know what I'm saying? I'm just asking, in general for the people. A lot of people say that you yourself or the things that you say, or whatever, are triggering to them. I don't know why I'm about to ask you, do you agree? I know you disagree, but do you have thoughts on that? What do you feel about that? Do you
I didn't disagree with it the first time. I said sometimes we're going to have to be triggered. I've said that since I started this page.
Wait a minute. Did you say
I said if you really support me and you really listening to what I say, it's going to be a lot of times you're going to be upset with me. It's going to be a lot of times you might be hurt by what I say. But if you really listen to what I say, we're going to get past all of that because we know that there's a bigger issue here. We're going to have to be triggered, no cry zone. At some point, we're going to have to be fucking triggered. And like I said earlier, if you're triggered, then that's a sign right there that something is fucking wrong. Something you ain't healed from. There's something still going on inside of there. So if you're still triggered, you still got some issues you need to deal with, good or bad.
That count as a troll count. They can be blocked with that Barbie.
And like I tell people all the time, like I know, I check on on the victims in here. We have conversations. We've created a whole community. They talking about where's the healing? Where is the healing? Where is the healing?
Ain't even
The healing is me being on my phone all day long with fucking people, my supporters. Me answering fucking messages all day long. Sometimes I don't even get to people's messages until a day or two after because I try to make sure I go through and answer every fucking body. Every person that calls me, I try to make sure, even if I can't answer their call right now, to make sure I call them back so everybody can get some of that time and some of that fucking healing. I literally give my time to the people that are triggered in my comment section. I give them a safe space so that we can discuss and talk and let shit the fuck out. And I make sure that even whether they're telling me I'm triggering them in a good way or not, I still make sure to tell them, hey, baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry we're triggered. We're triggered. Because I think everybody is forgetting that I am fucking a victim here who is fighting for her fucking life here. And these people could have left me the fuck alone. They really could have left me the fuck alone. They didn't have to do all this extra shit. But I knew from jump. I knew from jump where this was going, no cry zone. I've been telling people this from jump. I knew after that fucking conversation with Daewoo, this man was a fucking, like, ain't no doubt about it. I already knew no cry zone. I mean, not no cry zone, but I already knew Mo was a predator after that phone call with Mo. But I knew after that goddamn phone call with Daewoo, y'all only concern is to protect I Speak. And then we got on there and did that fucking live and called me a liar and basically said fuck everything he stands for because you a goddamn lie. Nothing you say about yourself is true. That ain't nothing but predatory behavior. You don't fucking do that much goddamn lying and tricking and fucking fooling folks if you ain't trying to fucking prey on people. That ain't what the fuck you do.
I want to ask Blaze a question. So, just asking. So, this been going on for me since a little bit before. Okay, hold on. I got a password. A little bit before because I came in. I remember when Mo initially made the video about Cuban. Okay, so this for me been since December 3rd when I entered this situation, and police was telling her story and everything. And you had the page, you had the the protected page and everything. Now this months and months later, and everybody knew this story. I mean, everybody that's paying attention or anybody involved. What was the reason now that you came out in support or put her on your platform and, tell her story as opposed to all the other months since December that you could have helped her or gave her a chance to tell her story on your platform or whatever? Like, why now? Because it seemed like...
You're talking about Palesa, right?
I'm talking about Palesa after y'all got into it with Closet Talk. It's just a general question.
Actually,
for people who might know.
Palesa could have answered this story for you because she know. You want to tell her or I'm going to tell her?
I can, because this is why I've been telling y'all. This is why I didn't trust Blaze for the longest. Because Blaze has been telling me from the jump. From the first time I told him my story, he told me, I believe you. I believe you.
I'm saying, why didn't he?
And when he got in cahoots with Mo, I thought it was some bullshit too. And he told me from jump, I believe you. But I need this woman to talk. I'm not going to get her to talk if she don't think that I trust her. For months, this man's story never changed with me. This is why I said, can't nobody tell me nothing about Blaze.
Did he get her to talk?
Because for months, he kept telling me, just be patient. I need her to trust me. I need her to talk. And I'm not leaving Alicia.
That's what I wanted to
Did you get her to talk?
Yes.
Did you get her to talk?
That's the whole reason this page was trying to... This is the whole... I'm the whole reason Mo wanted her fucking page back. That's what people are not... And it's right in y'all face, too. It is right in y'all face. When he put up that video about me and I Speak, when I Speak went and made that goddamn video talking about he was motherfucking cleared and all of that shit. Mo didn't like that because Mo knew if the truth come out about I Speak, the truth coming out about her too. That's why she wanted her fucking page back, because Blaze refused to take that goddamn fucking video down.
And I'm going to explain it from the beginning. All right, so there was a live when I had my own page before I was using Alicia's page. It was a live that me, Palesa, and Mo did when we were all in one live. And Mo changed her story 5 different times in that damn live. And I didn't say nothing. I was just gonna pay attention. And then after all that, I didn't even know when I got on Alicia's page that was Mo's page. But Alicia is my sister, and I wasn't going to leave her behind. I kept telling Palesa that. Palesa cursed me out one time when I believe you called me, right? I can't remember. She cursed me out. She said, I don't give a shit about that fucking page. And I said, well, I can't leave Alicia behind. I didn't give a shit about the page either. But I told her I'm not going to leave Alicia behind. She was like, well, I can't blame you. She literally cursed me the fuck out. But I wasn't going to leave my sister behind.
Lose my phone number. Don't fucking call me no more. I'm done. I am fucking done. And he still stood by what the fuck he was saying. He was like, I know you don't trust me right now. He was like, but I promise you, I believe you. I believe you. He was like, just let me prove it.
And during all this course, I barely got to talk to Mo because Mo didn't really trust me. She was just dealing with Alicia. But after a while, Mo started trusting me and started sending me stuff and giving me things I did not have before. And Mo got plenty more shit that she don't show.
Yep.
And when I put that, hold on, when I put that video up with Palesa face in it, right? I didn't know nothing about no stipulation or nothing, none of that stuff she had going on with Alicia. And at that point, when I put that video up, she had already let Alicia change the password and email 2 weeks before that. All right, so I put that video up because I told Mo that video has to go up because I have to bring all the players into it because it started with Palesa in that whole rally that protest. So I was like, there's no way in the world I can tell this story without bringing Palesa in it. And she was like, all right, well, whatever. And then the next day they started selling merchandise. I wasn't going to leave Alicia behind because I know she had Alicia manipulated. And when Alicia started seeing the facts, she woke up. And that's when she stopped banging with Mel.
Matter of fact, I think you texted me. I think it was a text.
I texted you
you may have called me. But no, yeah. I'm talking about it was a couple of weeks before you even put that video up. And you said to me, you was like, I think Alicia is finally coming around. He was like, we're almost there. We're almost there. And at this time, I had already cussed Blaze out and was like, I don't care no more. Like, I don't fucking care no more. Like, I don't give a fuck about people believing me. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I'm not co-signing no lies. I don't give a fuck who says they can corroborate my story. I don't give a fuck about none of these goddamn people. Leave me the fuck out of it. Leave me the fuck alone. And he texted me and he was like, Alicia is finally, I think he either texted me or it was a phone call.
I can't remember either.
I can't remember, but I know that you were kind of hesitant because you knew I was still fucking mad, but you were like, hey, Alicia is finally coming around. It's going to be like, it ain't going to be long before we can blow this shit out the fucking water. And I still didn't fucking believe it. Not until that fucking video went up. Not until that fucking video went up. And he called me and he was like, it's time now. What do you want to do?
Oh. Well, let's talk about that because I'm guessing, I don't know if it's Alicia in the comments or whatever, but it says in bold there was no stipulation. Now, just for the record, because, we talking about it, but there was, all right, because I believe that either Cap or somebody released some text messages between y'all, and it looked like she said in the text message something about not having police on the page or whatever.
Well, all right, so let me put a pause in that real quick. I didn't know nothing about no stipulation. All the content that was going on that page was me. Alicia didn't even know about the video until Mo called her, and she took the video down. And then I got contact with Mo, and I put the video back up. Because Mo said, fine, don't worry about it. She was mad. She was literally pissed. And then the same night, she texted me back, y'all can have the page. I'm not worried about the page. And then the next day, they started selling merchandise.
Wait, she texted you and said y'all can have the page?
Yes, I still have the text.
Can you show us though?
Yeah, I'll post it again. I posted it on my page. On that page. She said the same thing to Alicia.
Yeah, I read something like I wouldn't do y'all like that, and that's the only thing I'd
I
ask.
still have the text. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
My thing is if you wanted your page back, why would you give Alicia the fucking the okay to change everything on the fucking page? From the email to the fucking PayPal to the fucking password.
Everything.
Everything. Why would you? And you had to participate in that. Because who, like, unless you gave her access to your email? Because somebody had to motherfucking get that email. You know what I'm saying?
That
Like,
code.
somebody had to, okay, like, to
Yeah,
approve that
you
shit.
get a code because she had it hooked up to her phone, her mobile phone. We said that. It's a code you
So
got
that's
to
what I'm
get.
saying. I don't understand how people don't get that. Like, how people aren't questioning that part.
What's wrong, sis?
Like,
You
if
wanted to
y'all
come in,
changed
sis?
everything on the page, she had to have been a part of that.
Yes, she was. We said that a million times.
No, I know you did. I'm just saying. I'm just
Alicia wants to come
reiterating
in.
it right now. I'm just reiterating it right now for the people that just don't seem to get it.
Alicia wants to come in.
Oh,
She's
shit.
the best one that can tell the story.
Hey, boo.
Hey, sis.
Hey, brother.
How you doing?
I'm good. I sit. Y'all know I sit in the background. There was no stipulations. She gave me that page because I had lost my other page. She gave me that page on December 24th. And hold on. She let me use the page, and when I attempted to give it back to her, she told me I could have it. And I said, "Are you sure?" She said, "Yes." There was no fucking stipulations. Now, as we went along, people like your Blunt Vixen, stuff like that. That's one of her wifeys. I don't want, that's it. I made it clear that this was a safe space for closet talk. I made that clear. So people who were rallying and taking care of Palesa, if they triggered closet talk, I got them off the page. There was no stipulations.
And my thing is if there were stipulations, why is it that you could make videos about me when you did not agree with me, when you thought that Closet Talk was innocent? How come those videos were okay, but then she had a fit about this one where I speak?
And let's be reminded that these people had been plotting on me before this.
She doing the same thing now.
They had been plotting on me. I asked her, I said, I'm gonna send you a verification code. Can you give me the verification code so I could change the email address and password? Got those text messages. Every time I got gifts from people on this app, it went through her PayPal. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna change the PayPal so it could come directly to me. I've sent Mo money to the tune of almost $500.
So you asked her. So you asked her to give you the email so you could change the PayPal and everything basically to you.
The verification code. You have to get it. Yeah, when you change anything on your page, you have to get a verification code. So when you got that verification code, why you didn't say, well, no, I'm just letting you borrow this page. I don't want anything changed.
So was that in the text message or y'all was just talking?
Yes.
It was in the text message. Can we see that text message?
Messages. What I'm going to do is I just wanted to clarify that point. And let me say this. Mo and them has started attacking me before I said anything about Palesa. Ace came down here on his vacation and showed me conversations between him and My Truth. I am adamant when I asked Closet Talk, did you touch that woman? She said no. We shared a kiss, and the most we said was words to each other. And I had to listen to My Truth, rest in peace, and Ace talk about how she admitted that she touched this woman. And at that point, I don't give a fuck what I said or didn't say. You lied. You lied about what you did to this woman. So it's fuck you and fuck anybody that's running with you.
So she admitted to Ace and My Truth that she
Did you miss that line?
Yeah, because I did miss it. I did.
Oh.
I was just about to ask, did y'all
They
have that in
turned
text?
around
But
and weaponized My Truth's death against Ace because Ace played that shit in his fucking live.
okay, so yeah, I missed that. So I would very much like to see that because my next question was when did Alicia start believing her? Because I vividly remember in the live where her and I'm gonna just call him by his name, Tiger Blue, went at you. So I was just, but no, I missed that.
That was when
Like
Ace
I
went
didn't
to
even hear
visit
nothing
her.
about
When Ace went to visit her not too long ago.
Right. I
That's
was
when
in
she heard
Florida
it.
when they started on me. Y'all remember that? I was in Florida when they started going in on me and talking about me like a dog. I hadn't said not a mumbling word about Palesa. Did I not, Palesa? I
Nope.
hadn't said a mumbling word to no motherfucking body. When I got home from Florida, the next day I picked up Ace. We got here, we got settled, and then he let me listen at the motherfucking tapes. And I was upset. But he's like, baby, I didn't want to keep it from you. I just wasn't ready. And I got to respect his space.
Yeah.
And at
And
that
then
point,
they went in on Ace after Ace played. I mean, they went in on Ace after Ace played that fucking shit
So
in that live.
she's talking to Ace and she says out her mouth, I did
No,
her.
Ace and My Truth are discussing the conversation because it was like, if I'm not mistaken, they were watching my live at this point. So they were sending voice messages back to each other, back and forth between each other. Like, wait, now Mo told, like, when they're listening to my story, they're like, wait a minute, Mo told us that she did this to this woman months ago. Like they said that she told them this before I even told my story.
Yep.
Before I even came out with it on TikTok. She had already told them that she sexually assaulted me, but she had apologized for it.
Okay,
they are discussing this. They are discussing this in voice messages.
Okay. So Ace just telling My Truth about the conversation that they had. So Ace has known this for months. When did Ace ever at some point because I don't know how long I remember seeing Ace in lives. I didn't know, and I know him and Alicia flirted. I didn't know,
My Truth died, baby. My Truth died.
Is, when did Ace ever before say that, wait a minute, because we all know that Alicia stood with Closet Talk. So I'm just saying, when did Ace ever come out and say, well, damn, she's lying because she told us that she did, like, until recently? He known this for months?
Let me pause you for a second. I'm trying to interrupt you, but let me pause you. My Truth and Ace were very, very close. Very, very close. And when she passed away, he was not ready to go into those recordings and hear her voice. He was not ready.
No, I understand that.
He sat here and cried as he played these voice notes for me.
He barely made it through playing it for us.
No, like, yeah, I mean, rest in peace to her. I'm not saying like I get.
Think you mean like while she was alive. Why didn't they say anything while she was alive? Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying is I don't know Ace. I only know him through Alicia, and I only seen him a few times in lives before we got into it, whatever. And I don't know how long y'all have known Ace. What I'm saying is this conversation happened months ago. So what I'm saying is he's known Alicia other time or whatever. We know Alicia Stanwood. When did he, before recently with these recordings, I'm just saying, why did Ace never say, he know you was riding with her, why did he never say before now or before recently that, I was told, she told me
it would probably require him playing the audio in which he didn't want to play yet. He didn't even want to hear her voice yet. So whether Ace had said something,
he would at least told Alicia. That's all I'm saying. If he was effing with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know, a girl, I'm just telling you, she
But
hot.
what I'm saying is if you tell somebody that and they ask you for the
That's her
proof,
man, usually.
right, and they ask you for the proof and you're not ready to give them the proof yet, what would Ace have said after that? After he told
Right.
Alicia, hey, I got proof,
He
you
would have
know,
told
I
her
got
as her
some type of,
man.
Listen,
hold on, I
listen.
have some type of proof. I have some type of proof, but I'm not ready to
Yeah,
play it for you yet. Like,
because people do that
I
all the
don't fault
time.
Ace.
They
Like, to
showing
me,
stuff.
Ace is another victim.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, Ace, so I ain't got nothing bad to say
Is
about
Ace
what.
Listen,
here?
it's the same thing I went through with Alicia, right? I had to let her see it for herself.
Right.
And
Right.
I'm just saying,
what
people.
Ace picked, what Ace did, he's picked the right time to show her that when she was opening her eyes to closet talk.
You're right, too. They also, Closet Talk also had them convinced that I was blackmailing her, that she had apologized and that I was just blackmailing her on TikTok with this whole sexual assault thing.
All right, whenever Ace gets here, if he's here, he can get.
Yeah, he worked last night, so he probably still asleep.
Oh, okay.
But I just wanted to clarify that part. I told you I play the background. This is about you and other
No, it's
victims. That's
about
it.
you too. It's
No, I
about you.
don't.
I don't know what to. I keep telling you that because
I
these
don't know
people have
nothing.
done. What is it? Cyber something. I forget what it is, but they have
Cyberbullying?
not
Whatever,
cyberbullying when they released her photo.
whatever they did, whatever they did, it
Oh,
didn't
there go
work.
Ace right there. If you want to speak, Ace,
Hey, Ace.
Ace, you
Let
want to
me
come in
drop
the
off.
box?
I drop
I'm
out.
gonna drop.
No, I'm gonna drop
Okay.
out. I'll let y'all talk. I'll come back.
Okay. Love you, brother. Oh my God. I'm so sick of these people. I'll give you
Okay.
10 minutes. Oh man.
10 minutes.
10
I'm
minutes.
about
A
to
lot can happen in
But
10
I
minutes,
just look
though.
at it like this. So many people have been victimized by this group of people.
yeah.
I can't, I try not to hold on to why somebody didn't come out with the truth before. If they come out with the truth, and especially if they come out with evidence that what they're saying at least could be true, because I don't see why two people would be having a conversation like this if they weren't told this by that one mutual person. Like, what would they gain out of having a fake conversation
I'm
like
not saying
this?
it's a fake
No,
conversation or
I didn't say
anything like
you
that.
did. I didn't say you
Yeah.
did. This ain't about you. This is about me, how I took this shit, how I take it, how I'm looking at it, my point of view. I don't see anybody making it up. So to me, I feel like it doesn't matter to me why Ace didn't come forward beforehand, because everybody around these people have been victimized. Everybody around these people have been victimized.
Well, it's just
All I can
like,
do is be grateful. All I can do is be grateful that at some point you were bold enough to tell the truth. Because I mean, I'm sitting in that same situation, because I could be quiet right now. And ain't no
well,
telling how many more victims these people would have.
Hey, Stella.
And look at how
so
I'm being treated for telling the truth. So I don't fault nobody else for being, whether Ace was scared or not. I'm not speaking for Ace, but whether like if Ace was scared, I can't fault that person for being
yeah.
scared, because almost all of us are scared to tell the truth, because
Look at.
telling the truth brings the most consequences.
I had to sit here
Yeah, I
yesterday.
just hold on, Alicia. Let me answer her real quick because I just want to know. You know what I'm saying? There probably other people. He probably say this if he say the same thing. Like, okay, that's what's up. I get that. It's just that a lot of people like Cuban, for instance, or whatever. Like you saying, like they knew the truth, right? That's your
Yep.
stance. They know the truth and they wasn't saying anything. So I'm just saying, everybody's saying how you was getting attacked. Everybody's saying, it's still, you going through what you're going through, and
Mm-hmm.
for somebody to know the truth. You know what I'm saying? I was just wondering. I just wanted to just ask him straight up, like, what the reason was, if any. You know, like he said, if he
That's
was
the difference. The
afraid or whatever,
difference
that's
is those people.
understandable.
The
That's
difference is
understandable.
those people put themselves in a position to support me from jump. Those people put themselves in a position to be my right hand through this. Like
Yeah,
I
sick is
didn't reach out to Daewoo. I didn't reach out to Daewoo. I didn't really reach out to fucking Cuban. I reached out to Cuban on the point of we are here for it. I didn't volunteer the information that she gave me about I Speak. She did. So
Palesa.
from the beginning, these people rallied around me talking about supporting me.
Palesa.
Diva, he knew months ago. That's what I'm saying. I ain't talking about recently. So just to be
I
clear.
ain't talking about recently either.
No,
What
no,
I'm
no, no.
saying is
I'm
I
talking
hold
to
them to a
Diva
different
in the
standard.
comments. I'm talking to
I'm
Diva
saying,
in the comments. I was just
okay,
talking
but
to Diva
I'm
in the
saying I
comments.
hold them to a different standard because Ace never came out and was like, hey, I want to support you. Like, I know what happened. Like, this happened. Like, Ace was not there to be like, hey, but Cuban and Daewoo and DA Select and T Nathan, y'all motherfuckers was on my goddamn phone with that bullshit. Y'all motherfuckers jumped y'all asses in my live with that bullshit.
I got a question.
Go
That
ahead.
somebody is asking that I asked a few days ago, and you know what I'm talking about, Palesa. If this woman, Cuban Delight, fuck the fact that me and her got problems. This is a non-black woman that went to a black woman and told a black woman that a black man essayed her. And now she didn't say it. No, I'm sorry. It didn't happen. It was a lie. Eddie Brock said he lied. So you, Miss Activist,
Daewoo said she lied. Daewoo said she lied. Remember that? Daewoo too said she lied.
Exactly. You, Miss Standing for the Black community, why would you go to a black woman and tell this black woman that a black man essayed you? Nobody has ever asked this woman that question. Everybody keep trying to put it off on Palesa. Oh, well, we was trying to play her for information. That makes it okay? So you being a low
what information was y'all trying to get out of me?
Exactly.
About what? About who?
Information out of her for what? For who? If nothing happened.
Let me answer the questions, these two questions in the comments. One, she refuses to answer whether she said it or not. She been refusing to answer from day one, so that ain't nothing new. So I'm just saying, like, I'm still trying to get why everybody's surprised by that. Okay, that's in there. But what did she say? Diva wants to know what I said. Now I was saying,
why nobody cries about that? They just literally said that. If she's lying about it, she lied on a black man talking about he essayed her to another black woman.
Yep. Nobody has asked the question.
Let me answer Diva because she asked me what I said. She said she couldn't hear me. Now, you said that he was dealing with a loss of his good friend. No, I understand that. I wasn't talking about recently. I was asking because they said that it's something they had known months ago. So I was just talking about like months ago before. I don't know when. I guess this is recently she just passed or whatever because I believe I remember seeing her around.
I'm gonna let A speak for that.
I've been working. I've been like some of this stuff like recently with My Truth and all that. I didn't really know.
That's what I'm saying. People don't do their research.
No, regardless, I wasn't talking as far as that. I'm just saying it was said that the conversation was had months ago. So just to her, answering her.
And I'm going to say it again.
It's irrelevant as far as the friend thing on that.
I'm going to say it one more time. Palesa, I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
And just think about it right now, right?
Let me say this.
Let me say this.
Answering your
statement. Nobody think about what y'all.
So I don't know why you surprised because if you cared about the situation, you would have noticed that she wasn't answering the question 8 months ago.
All right. What I'm saying is, police are doing the same thing. The same thing. Because she could have told Cuban's story by now, and she didn't.
Yep.
So you gonna put that same scrutiny on her?
Like I said, I mean, I don't see where neither.
And then I would be wrong. I would be wrong as hell. And just look at how wrong I would be if I was to turn around and tell everybody exactly what the fuck Cuban told me.
And what she told you, what she told T. Nathan in front of you.
Right. Because like I said, she gave T. Nathan more detail than she gave me.
And if you, and I'm sorry, if you ain't going to protect yourself, then what the fuck makes me think you're going to protect other black women or other women that's in this situation?
And let me make this point too. Everybody talking about I was wrong because, like I said, if I was to come out right now and give the details that Cuban gave me, motherfuckers would say I'm wrong as hell for telling her story. Just like they're saying I'm wrong as hell for telling El Rico fuck his SA. But in that fucking audio where Cuban is telling pull my finger,
Well,
basically fuck her SA.
well, she said she didn't say it. I mean,
She
she said
told my story to Mo, so fuck her. Fuck coming out here telling the truth for her. She don't deserve that. I don't deserve for you to tell the truth about this man sexually assaulting me and you.
Right.
Because you're mad that somebody else recorded the fucking conversation and put it on TikTok. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If all of y'all was at a fucking party together, if every last one of us was at a party together right now, and one of us got raped, I guarantee you we would discuss that shit with this same group of people.
Well, I say this.
Where did you, the first question would be, did you see Palesa get
Ain't one
raped?
down here.
Did you see Palesa get raped, Blaze? Did you see Palesa get raped, No Cries Out? Because if we're all there, we're going to ask, did you see it happen?
Right.
Did you know it happened? We're all at the same fucking place. So you can even cross out the whole friendship thing. If y'all know that all of us were there.
She breaking up. She freezing. Is she freezing for y'all?
She's freezing.
Well, let me ask Blaze this while she froze. Did you though? And I know you probably gonna say you don't care or whatever, but just for the people, did you in fact say, because Cuban been saying lately that you said that I Speak raped her, or she know I Speak raped her, and how did it feel?
Sorry, y'all. My phone got hot. Sorry. Be right back. Y'all go ahead and send y'all guest request back. All right, I'm back, y'all. I turned the air conditioner back on. Like, long as the air conditioner was on, it was good. But the air conditioner is kind of loud in my ear because it's right behind my head. Hey.
I was holding on for you.
I'm telling you, look. I was like, dang, I ain't went hot in a
Oh, can
minute.
y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear
I
you,
hear you.
brother.
Okay, I don't see my box. That's why. All right.
Hold up. What you
I
over
see
there
your box.
eating in that kitchen?
Okay.
What?
Some jerk chicken that my
Yes.
ex-husband cooked last night. That shit hot. But it's
Oh yeah,
good.
they're hot.
So I'm
I
thinking,
know, but damn, like I didn't know he was gonna make it like real, like he could have damn. You know, I'm not Jamaican.
Okay, Tanya. You need me to drop out and call you?
What's wrong?
No Cry Zone said she would come back. She said she got barbecue and stuff to do. I don't celebrate the 4th of July. Oh,
so
I
let me
need to
ask you a
put.
question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Cuban said she wasn't
We got some.
essayed by I Speak, right?
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
the story that she told you was pretty much a lie. That's what she's saying, I guess.
That's what she's saying.
So how is it disrespectful for you to tell what happened if it's a lie?
Yep.
Well,
Okay, dear.
I'm just saying what people would say, and for me personally,
I know
I
she
can't
can't
do it.
say that.
I can't do it because
No, I ain't telling you
I
to do it.
believe he did what she said he did.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
If I don't believe nothing else that has come out of Cuban mouth, I believe that. I believe that.
Just a question I put out there. But that is
Where's Ace?
he did say 10 minutes. That's why I came back in.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Sounds good. How does it sound good? How does that work?
The way she eating.
It's good.
Okay.
It's not itself. It's good. What's wrong?
And that's what I was thinking about when it came to Miss Cryzone. Like, I feel like
You
she
couldn't
don't
tell
know
your daddy to start
everything
brushing
either.
your own plate.
Come on. Oh, well, Miss Cryzone ain't here to ask you questions now. I guess you can still come in the answers.
You can have the leg that's in there. It's some cabbage in there too. Jesus, child.
If you want to come
Yeah,
in,
you
it's up
gonna
to him.
definitely have to start making y'all own plate because you didn't see the cat in my
Oh, he
food
sent the
last night.
request. Whatever. Ace.
Listen, so I was gonna ask, I don't know, Cryzone's question, but she ain't here.
I don't know. For me, like I said, you can go ahead and answer, but for me, I don't really give a fuck.
Me either.
Me either.
I know the world that we live in, and I know sometimes people are afraid to tell the truth for so many different
Hello,
reasons.
me. Who's Josh Kitchens?
I'd be more happy that they finally found liberation enough to just come out and tell the truth.
Who's
Hey.
Josh Kitchens?
I don't be
Anybody know
worried
him?
about why they didn't tell it before, huh?
Anybody know a Josh Kitchens? Who's that?
Who?
Well, I guess somebody knew. He said his name like somebody was going to know him. I don't even know.
Well, I
The
could say
kid from yesterday.
I have no
The
idea.
kid from where? Who you talking to?
Right? If you're a kid, then you no reason for you even being here for real, for real.
they're sending kids
Like,
and people are
first of all,
weird.
that was in where yesterday.
No, she got moderators for that.
No,
Yeah,
that's
get him out of here. Get him or her out of here.
Y'all better hurry up before I find out it's a cracker. Because y'all know I don't give a fuck what age they are.
Look, I was sitting up here trying to mod.
Remember this Joe Mamas? What?
Yes,
Block him.
please. No. Pull my finger. Can you get rid of him, please?
Yeah, Phoenix, are you modded over here?
I was trying. Look, I thought I was mod. I was trying to get in there and get rid of people.
Yeah, I did it myself a couple of times.
I had to take some people off of here. I don't really go on this. I didn't really go on this page much, but
You can mind me if you
so
want.
some people I ain't seen in months. I had to go and take them off, but
Just mind me, I'll keep an eye on the page.
I got you. I got people in here that my mods are people that I really trust to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's what I'm trying to keep it as, because
trust their judgment. And I don't know,
these minds be drawn sometimes.
me and Fiery Phoenix go back
I don't know why you was out
way
muted, I
back.
agree.
Y'all know me and Fiery Phoenix was in a movie together?
Really?
Uh-huh. That's how we met. We met on set. It was a crazy movie. Oh, it's fucking crazy. It's called Meat Factory. But,
Meat Factory?
yeah. You are modded now, baby. I just modded you.
Meat Factory. Is that a scary movie?
Kinda. It's honestly
I didn't
not
know
far
who
from the
that was.
subject that we're talking about right now. It's about how Hollywood uses women as motherfucking, like, we're just fucking meat to them. It's a meat factory.
Well, I creep inboxed them. I don't know who that was. That was just weird. I don't know any children. They said the kid from yesterday. That just turned me off. I don't even get down like that.
Honestly, I know you can
Just
see
let
the
me know.
video. I don't know where
I'm
we can
not
find
really
the
into
movie,
talking
but
to children unless,
I got a clip of the movie on my Facebook somewhere.
especially at this conversation, this point in this conversation. This ain't really for just children. I don't even know.
Oh,
Especially with zeros across the board. I definitely don't trust those pages.
They just made that page.
Be talking about like the lengths that they will go through. This is the shit that comes off of their minds, off of their heads, to make a page and come in and pretend to be a child. Like, I don't have no words for these people. I don't want to figure out why y'all do the things y'all do. I sat here and I listened at all these women.
And they say, wait. Now I'm making fun of it. I thought it didn't happen. How did I make fun of something that didn't happen? She said it didn't happen. I said it didn't happen. I didn't hear that nonsense.
So my thing is this. I sat here and listened at these people lie through the skin of their teeth as if other people wasn't around when all this shit was happening. And if they could do that, baby, it ain't no coming back from that. I'm good. Well, you don't have to.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm so sorry. But I just had a thought in my head. How self-centered do you have to be to want people to be more mad about how you're being treated about an essay that you won't even admit to?
Exactly.
Than how the person that is definitely screaming from the top of their lungs that they was SA'd is being treated.
Exactly.
I'm being treated like shit for real. You won't even tell the truth about your SA. But y'all got folks coming at us talking about, we're not respecting her story, not respecting her experience, not respecting her trauma. There is no trauma if she wasn't fucking SA'd.
I need y'all to make y'all mind up.
Right.
And y'all act like, first of all, I gotta even respect Cuban. Period. Me and Cuban, we got a personal problem. I told everybody that a month and some change ago. I'll be out. I told y'all a month and some change ago, I got a problem with that woman. It's personal with me and her. The gloves all the way off with me and her, and she know it. Don't even come at me about her essay story that she supposedly say didn't happen.
If you believe in I Speak 1906, then why are you here?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Right. This ain't the place to be. This ain't a safe place for you.
This is the type of shit I be talking about. Y'all congregate up in here, harass this fucking woman.
I don't care.
Talking about, but you finna get booted up out of here. So you better walk light in this bitch.
I mean, I don't really care who you support or how you feel. I don't know why y'all feel like y'all got to come here and announce that shit. I don't care.
Right.
And that's okay too. Not like not believing something without all the facts is okay. It's how y'all treat people that you have no idea whether they're telling the truth or not. It's how you treat those people. You don't have to mistreat people you don't believe.
Hold on, ma. I don't mean to cut you off. The same reason why what the little boy name is, Jeremiah, Eddie Brock, Pat, all of them dating non-black women. Go ask them. That's all you got to worry about.
I'll pick up the question for ladies.
I mean, they act like Pat don't cuss out white women all day long, every day.
My
That's
bad.
one
I
of the
just seen
reasons
that
why I
question. Hold
started
on.
following
Let
him.
me go ahead and
And you
respond to
got
that, right?
mixed children, so
What's the problem with me having a baby mom, right? First of all, my baby mom, yeah, she not really right in the head, so I haven't seen her in like almost 19 years. Neither is my daughter. So I need you not bring her up. I don't think I got an answer for that either. I got a beautiful daughter out of it.
Ooh, y'all miss.
Next question.
I Creep was trying to ask a question.
Asking me a question?
Yes.
I didn't
last
see it.
question.
Let's see. I don't see it. I Creek. Say it again.
She said, my question is, do you feel like minors shouldn't be a part of the, not right now, minors shouldn't be a part of the conversation of SA?
Not minors that have been exposed and that have been exposed to this.
If a minor has been exposed to stuff like this, then yeah, we would have to have that conversation with them.
Now the awareness,
I
and
sort
it
of, I
depends on
sort
what.
of disagree with that because the thing about it is if they're not in it on that conversation, then we're not going to know if it happened to them or not.
Right. My thing is, I don't know. Where do you come in on that?
The whole, for me, I feel like the whole pointing out people's age on this app is bullshit because we live in a world where children live. The
Mm-hmm.
fuck? Children are a part of society. Children are literally a part of society. And I feel like one of the reasons why we try to keep children so disconnected from adults is so that children cannot connect to those adults that will really fight tooth and nail for them. We are literally on an app that allows all ages. We play video games all day long that allow all ages.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they allow all ages or not, it's all ages of motherfucking kids on that goddamn video game with y'all. Y'all be cussing out motherfucking 11 and 12-year-old fucking kids on your fucking headset.
Mm.
And now we want to sit here and act like a child being in here. Like I said, if you can come into my space, whatever energy you bring me, I'm going to give it back, and I don't give a fuck about your age.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, children are small adults and adults are big ass motherfucking kids. We all got something in fucking common. We're fucking human. We go through the same shit. The same shit we feel as adults is the same shit we felt in our childhood. The same motherfuckers that was ignoring us in our childhood is the same motherfuckers that ignore us in our adulthood. So until we start having better communication between children and adults, we're never going to fix sexual assault culture. Because the whole reason we keep it so separated now is so them kids don't have nobody to fucking fight for them. They don't know who to fucking go to. They don't know which adults they can trust. That's just my opinion on it. That's why I don't really give a fuck. I don't really give a fuck about the age when you come in here. When you come in here, if you old enough to bring your ass in here, you old enough to get this fucking business, good or bad. good or bad. That's why I say I don't give a fuck. If I know that the child is black, of course I'm gonna handle them differently. If it's a cracker ass motherfucking child, you better come get your kid because I'm gonna have him fucking contemplating suicide. And I mean that. And I fucking mean that.
When it comes to me,
because them cracker ass,
with
racist
children,
ass kids are torturing the fuck out of our black kids. So I don't give a fuck about them little crackers.
Yeah, I'm just the type of person, when it comes to kids, I always go into daddy mode. I'm always in the protective mode when it comes to kids because that's
Which
what
is
I'm
why
used
we
to.
need to stop sending kids away. Stop sending them away because they coming around for a reason, especially if they coming into a live like this.
Right. So
if they're coming into a live like this, them kids coming around for some fucking reason. And the motherfuckers that ain't kids, like Alicia just said a few minutes ago, that's some sick ass shit to even pretend to be a child. Bitch, you a predator. You're a fucking predator.
Right.
Well,
let me say this though, right? Like I said, when that question was asked to me, right? I go into protective mode. I feel like kids should be.
I don't know why the fuck you keep saying wow. I seen the first wow you said, and I don't give a fuck. I don't even know what you wowing to. You better wow your ass right the fuck up out of my goddamn life, because I ain't the one. I ain't the one. I wish I would get any iota of a fucking care for any of these motherfucking racist ass cracker kids y'all got around here right now. You better get y'all fucking demon seeds.
Right. I want y'all to feel that way about Kyle
one of their asses right in their fucking throat. I will drop kick their ass into their mama throat.
Like you want us to be
I will
nice to
send
Kyle
you right
Rittenhouse?
back where the fuck you should have started out at.
Let's be out your mind. Anyway, like I said, most of the time when I come to kids, I'm protective mode because that's all I know. Now, when it comes to sexual assault advocacy, y'all gotta realize I'm new to this stuff. I'm learning a lot of this stuff, but I know what's right and what's right and what's wrong and what's wrong. Period.
Right.
So maybe, like I said, as listening to Palesa, she's right, and I got to take that into account. That's how I learn and adapt. That's what I've been doing on this app since I got on it. So kids are welcome. They're welcome to these conversations. And that's what my stance at.
They gotta be. They gotta be, or we're not gonna stop it. They gotta be. They have to feel comfortable coming around adults and tell, because who else the fuck they gonna tell?
Right.
They can tell each other. They can tell each other, but one of them is gonna have to go get a fucking adult for this. And if ain't no adults willing to protect them, then where the fuck else do these kids go? We gonna fuck around and wait for these kids to fucking get fucking sick of our asses and kill all of us.
Right. Those are
And
ones
they
that
gonna
turn
have
up to
every
be
right
urgent.
to. They gonna have every right to. That's why I said the main thing that fucking pisses me off is when people talk about, especially when white folks talk about ain't no oppression, ain't nobody oppressed, ain't nobody oppressed. You mean to tell me that you really gonna disregard all the children of the world like that? Because I don't know what the fuck you been paying attention to, but children are so fucking oppressed by adults.
Yeah. Yeah.
We literally think we own our fucking kids, and we don't.
Yeah, they see them as property nowadays.
Ever since the motherfucking cracker man came along, everything is fucking a profit. Everything is motherfucking. Everything is how can I benefit off of it?
Right. Facts. Teddy Rowe was talking that dumbass shit yesterday.
Oh, man.
Always trying to monetize every fucking thing.
Right.
Y'all niggas that's capitalism.
iCreep is all our babies, and we are here to protect her and any other child.
I promise you that. I promise you that. I don't give a fuck how I got to get to iCreep or any other person in this fucking comment section. Anybody that say they need my help, I don't give a fuck. And that's why I said, like I was telling No Cry Zone earlier, like I wanted in all my might to get in there. I just wanted to get in there and fucking cuss C-Keys the fuck out. But for one, Granny was charging the comment, and bitch, I ain't got no money. So I couldn't even come in there and fucking do that. But anyway, I was pissed. I was pissed because even though I was upset with No Cry Zone, as a human, I couldn't sit there and listen to somebody beg somebody to understand how you hurt them. And you just disregard. That bitch kept talking about her 5 kids and her 20 family members. Girl, what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
So wait. No Cry Zone was trying to tell C Keys how she hurt her.
How C Keys hurt her feelings, yeah. And C Keys didn't give a fuck. The only person that was in that comment section with some sense was motherfucking Leola.
C Keys don't listen. I was pissed when C Keys was talking amongst SA victims, and then she said she had never been SA because she had a big black daddy.
Yep.
I
That's
was
the
I
live. That's the live that she was in when she
Yep.
was telling me about her fucking daddy. That's the same live
Yeah,
that damn
I remember that.
what's her name text me at 3:14 in the morning. Daewoo.
I promise you, I want to come through that phone so bad. Why are you here? Why are you
Right.
speaking?
Right.
Damn the fact if I believe Palesa or not. Why in the fuck are you speaking?
Yep.
You had no
And that's
right
what I
to
was saying in that live. Whether y'all believe me or not, you got to know that what the fuck C Keys is saying right now is some fucking bullshit.
not belong in this space. Keep your fucking mouth shut. That's why I will never deal with that, bro. Y'all can't pay me. And that's on the strength of that incident. I don't go back to people that I don't deal with.
As a
I'm
matter of
sorry.
fact, to be honest, Alicia, that's the same day Tyka Blue cussed me out in that fucking same live. And yeah, you didn't have nothing nice to say to me that day either, baby. That's the same live. That's the same live.
You and I think subconsciously when you and I had that live, I was trying to find something, but I had to keep it cool.
Right.
You and I had our words. It wasn't disrespectful, but it was curt.
Right.
And I wanted to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? But I said, I know if I talk to you and I tell Mo that I talk, matter of fact, I did tell Mo that I talked to you. Remember the phone conversation me and you had?
Uh-huh.
And she
Yeah,
kept,
because I remember that conversation because I remember feeling like there was something more you wanted to say
yeah,
and you didn't because the phone call itself ended kind of not abruptly but just kind of weirdly like
yeah,
okay, like I mean I don't know what to say. And I felt like in that moment too it clicked for you like her story is not changing and I don't really know what to do with this.
and Mo. You see, the thing of it is this, right? Ever since that shit happened with Cuban, my phone automatically records, and I go through it. I sift through it. I purge it. But she was like, "I know you recorded the call. Can you send it to me?" And I never sent it to her.
Right.
Matter of fact, I purged it. I got rid of it.
Right.
My thing is this: right is right and wrong is wrong. And I have never come on here and claimed to be innocent. You understand? Never. But what you're not gonna do is sit up here and lie and sit here and blatantly lie, knowing damn well that shit ain't went down like that.
Right.
Well, baby, come on, watch
And I feel
TV.
like I can have more respect for people that are willing to admit I fucked up. I
Yeah.
did wrong. I was wrong. Like I said, y'all can twist this shit around on me all y'all want to. But like I said, if somebody in my past from when I was a club promoter, when I was a performer, if they came up to me, like perfect example, Fiery Phoenix right here.
Mm-hmm.
When I met this woman, I'm not gonna lie, my eyes went straight to her ass. And I said, wait a minute, turn around. Where did you get that from?
Absolutely.
Now, if Fiery was to tell me right now, that was disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
I felt uncomfortable. Ain't no way I could tell her that she wrong for that.
Exactly.
I did it. I did exactly that. I'm telling my eyes popped out like a fucking cartoon character.
She said I'm mixed.
Right. Because I thought she was white when I first met her. I'm like, where did a white woman get this fucking body from? And you can tell it's natural.
Right.
And she was like, everybody thinks I'm white, but I'm mixed. But she could have very easily been like, that was very disrespectful. Like, you made me uncomfortable.
Exactly.
And there's no way I could tell her, no, I didn't do that. You wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And I know I want to ask you a question, and I know that you have answered this before, but I want to ask again.
mm,
You apologized and stood in it and tried to be better. Would we
your phone breaking up, baby.
say had they stood in it, apologized, and tried to be better? Would we?
Is it me, y'all? Let me turn this off for a second. Because I can't hear nothing you just said.
Okay,
I heard you say better.
I'm gonna rephrase it. Had they
Okay.
taken accountability and tried to be better and stood in that, would we be here?
No. Mm-mm.
That's all I need.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because, like I said, my father has sex with me. Full blown fucking sex with me. But when that man decided that he was going to give his life, and I say this to the day I die, this is the only person I have ever seen find God, and it really seemed like he found that nigga. Because that man didn't just apologize. He didn't apologize to me in private. He brought the whole house in his room. We stood around his bed while he told everybody, I am sorry for what I did to her. When the police took me back to the house, that man said, please do not leave her here. We have done enough to her. Either she gonna die or she gonna kill somebody if you leave her here. To the day he died, he spent every fucking moment apologizing, being better, being a better father. That man held on till I had my baby. Because he said, the only thing I want to see you do is get married and have a child. So I know that you will be happy because you're going to be a great mother. 6 months after my son was born, he died. And I never even told my dad that my baby was the product of rape because I know that would have broke his heart. I know it would have broke his heart. Because the only thing he ever wanted was for the fucking trauma he caused me to go the fuck away. And he knew all the apologizing he did to his fucking deathbed was never going to be enough. He met my child one time and went on and passed. And that's why I tell everybody to this day, I have way more respect for my dad than I ever could my mother. Because to this day, that bitch will still look me in my face and tell me none of this fucking happened. Or that she didn't know it was happening. This woman sat here and watched her nephew try to kill me. Hands around her fucking thing like this. Like, what the fuck is taking you so long? And basically tried to tell my husband, the one I'm married to right now, the man that I'm with right now, tried to tell him that that shit was my fault. I shouldn't have put my hands on him. I will never have respect for my mother. Ever. I would never call her again. Me and her have no fucking relationship. We have nothing. I ain't gonna lie to you, I probably won't even go to her funeral.
The thing that upsets
But I drove home in the middle of the night for my daddy's funeral.
The thing that upsets me the most about this entire situation is how they use these situations. They use these situations against us. And they make up things in their mind like, why? Why are you doing all of this?
Right.
Why? When people was asking y'all to leave them alone, y'all wouldn't. Y'all kept going and kept going and kept going. But understand, like, I don't do the flip flopping. I don't do the flip flopping. Once it's done and you show me who you are, baby, that's a wrap. It ain't shit you can tell me.
Right.
I want you to understand I'm here. I'm here and I ain't going nowhere. You could say, Alicia, you know what? I'm triggered by you. I don't fuck with you. I don't want nothing to do with you. And guess what? I'm still gonna have it.
And I could never feel that way about you because, like I said, and I've said this to other people, you are absolutely growing on me. Like,
Oh,
Told you.
I said,
told you.
I told Blaze this from jump. I said, I will give Alicia a chance for you. For you. And I cannot say I'm disappointed with that.
What I tell you?
I cannot. Yeah, you told me you gonna find out she is a beautiful person,
I literally
a
just
beautiful soul, and I cannot say he lied about any of that because I find myself very joyful in your fucking presence. Like
Told you.
I don't get a negative feeling around you. My soul does not, you know what I'm saying? Like you are absolutely fucking growing on me, and I can't deny that. I cannot. And for one, I'm not finna have no type of beef with a black woman anyway that's unnecessary. Like the beef I got with my mama, that shit is unnecessary. It's necessary with that bitch. Fuck her. It's necessary with her.